A major geopolitical shift is unfolding. At the center of it all is US President Donald Trump, Russian President Vladimir Putin, and Saudi Arabia. Trump has announced that he and Putin have agreed to begin peace talks on Ukraine, with the first meeting set to take place in Saudi Arabia. But why did Trump choose Riyadh as the place of meeting? The answer lies in years of strategic alliances, personal ties, and shifting global power dynamics. Trump's connection with Saudi Arabia goes back to the very start of his tenure. In 2017, the first country he visited after taking office was Saudi Arabia. And just weeks later, Mohammed bin Salman became the crown prince. From that moment on, Mohammed bin Salman, Trump and Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, reportedly maintained close ties, and that bond only grew stronger. Now, after he started his second term, Trump's first call to a foreign leader was not to a European ally or a neighboring power. It was to Mohammed bin Salman. Saudi Arabia has been a key ally for Trump, and he is relying on it again for talks with Russia, especially since Saudi Arabia has also maintained strong ties with Putin. Unlike many Western nations, the Saudis did not condemn Russia after the Russia-Ukraine war, which broke out in 2022. In fact, Mohammed bin Salman and Putin also have shared a close working relationship since 2015. That's when the prince first visited Russia. Since then, the two nations have worked together on oil through the OPEC Plus group. Riyadh has even played a behind-the-scenes role in prisoner exchanges, positioning itself as a key diplomatic player. Just recently, Saudi Arabia helped in the release of Marco Fogel, an American teacher who had been detained in Russia for more than 3 years. In fact, Trump's special envoy Steve Witkoff said that Saudi Arabia played a major role in securing Fogel's release, further underscoring Riyadh's growing influence in brokering US-Russia negotiations.
But I would also say that His Highness Mohammed bin Salman from Saudi Arabia, he was instrumental as well. He has a very strong friendship with President Trump, and behind the scenes he was encouraging and pushing and looking for the right result, and it was helpful. It really was.
But there's more to this. Trump's decision to involve Saudi Arabia is not just about peace talks. It's about broader US strategy in West Asia. Saudi Arabia is an important player as Trump seeks to manage ties with Iran. In 2023, China brokered a deal between Saudi Arabia and Iran, thawing decades of hostility between both the nations. This reportedly raised concerns in Washington, D.C., where policymakers feared that Riyadh was drifting too close to both Tehran and Beijing. So, for Trump, keeping Saudi Arabia close is important. It is critical. His administration is preparing for potential nuclear negotiations with Iran, and Riyadh's role could be decisive. By making Saudi Arabia the host of his high-profile talks with Putin, Trump is perhaps reinforcing the kingdom's importance in global diplomacy, while also ensuring it remains aligned with US interests. There's another reason why Saudi Arabia may have been chosen as the venue for these negotiations. Well, unlike other European nations, the kingdom is not a member of the International Criminal Court. And that's a crucial detail because the ICC has issued an arrest warrant for Vladimir Putin, restricting his ability to travel to many countries. Holding the talks in European cities was, as such, never an option. Riyadh instead offers a politically neutral ground where the Russian president can meet Trump without legal complications. As it stands, Saudi Arabia can engage both with the US and Russia while also playing a key role in West Asia. So, is Saudi Arabia Trump's new best friend? The evidence suggests it just might be.